Okay, guys, we're here with Jund Shadow. We played Jund Shadow in the past, but not in the way that it's built now. This is a Ghoul Dukat special that was taken to a first place by Ben Jones in the NRG event. Instead of playing Swiss Spears, Bowmackers, the Prowess creatures, instead, oh lordy, instead, we get to play Hex Drinker and Grim Lavamancers and 1-drops to enable our Scourge of the Skyclave, along with Death Shadow and Tarmogoyf as our threats. Got the full package discard, 4 Thoughtseize, 2 Inquisition, good removal spells, Bolt and Push, and Dismember, and our ways to kill a TBR along with our creatures. Out of the board, people always ask what are the extra TBRs for. It's for matches where you need to kill your opponents very quickly, like Tron, like Dredge, combo matches basically. We've got Tron 8, Cleansing Wildfire, Ravel the Aether for Heliod, Rampage, Kroxa, Assassin's Trophy. Let's get into it. It's pretty obvious, huh? Two in the top 8, yeah, I can believe it. This hand is 5 lands. Thoughtseize and a Mishra's Bubble. Seems kind of bad. Part isn't stuck. Hex Drinker, Grim Lava Man, I would say. Yeah, this hand I will keep. I will not be particularly happy about the keep, but I will keep it. I'll throw a Hex Drinker to the bottom, I guess. What would I play in place of those? They could just be the correct way to play it. That's why I'm looking at it. Would be thy name. Dredge. Not what I wanted to see. I'm pretty sure I have 0 sideboard cards for Dredge. That would be correct. 0 sideboard cards Dredge. We do have this TBR, so that's something for us. There's like supposed to be some Magic MMO coming out, right? That like open beta opens today or something, I think. People playing that? Magic Legends. Stream the beta. Where's the beta of it? I can't even find it. Magic Legends? Oh, there it is. There's Magic Legends. Oof. I love that Fextra Life is at the top because their entire model is just... Oh, we're just dead here. I have to assume. Yeah, we're super dead. I can just concede this game at this point. Their entire model is just embedding. So, like, they don't actually have, like, any viewers in the stream basically at all. Oh, no, they have a lot of people in their exclamation point free beta keys. That's funny. Okay, what are we going to bring in for this matchup? TBR seems good. Basically just TBR. I think we can ditch some Fatal Pushes. Actually, I'd rather ditch Grim Lava Man than Fatal Push, I think. Seems fine to me. But has it looked good at all? Does Magic Legends look like good at all? Or is it just like another kind of whatever game? It looks like Diablo. Random keys just doesn't work. What do you mean they're on random keys? Can you not like, fix that to not have the spells be on random keys? And is it like open world where you're like playing with people that you don't necessarily want to be playing with? Like there's just everyone around, or is it like kind of a closed world where you can but you can bring people in? Pay to win apparently. Oh, perfect. Exactly what we wanted to see, right? Sand kind of sucks, but Thoughtseize sometimes just picks apart Dredge's hand. Which is actually really good. Yeah, I mean, I've never been that big of a fan of like Diablo-esque games. But I mean, like, if the game's good, I mean, I'll play it. Or at least try it out. I have friends who have been into Path Exile before. So, like, I'd probably just play Path Exile if I wanted to get into it. Recently, I just got back into, like, Stardew Valley. Like, I was playing it earlier, or, like, yesterday. I'm sad I see my friends playing it without me, and I want to play it. But hopefully they stop playing so that I can play later or something. Hmm. 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 And stream log on. Oh, trust me, I definitely have thought about it. Definitely thought about just like many times when I'm playing some games, I'm just like, man, do I want to stream right now or do I want to game? Yep, I will take that. Should have done this first. My rotation. Oh yeah. As I developed an aversion to it. I mean, I've had fun with it and played it in the past, but sometimes I get bored of it kind of easily. King Gorgie 89, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I mean, I kind of just like want a game that I can just like chill out and play. That is a game that I can do that with very easily. I think just trying to go up to 6/6 with this, and then throwing bolts at them is a good idea here. Monitors. I always have an Netflix podcast and the other ones. Well, so I like playing WoW, but it messes up my wrist, so I can't play it. Basically, like, and I've tried like doing different things to like fix it, but my wrists are just like too messed up, and it just like doesn't play out for me well, unfortunately. I'm time for Hex Drinker. I mean, Hex Drinker, I've been like on and off about this card. Like, the problem with Hex Drinker is that if people are playing Prowess at all, I mean, Hex Drinker just looks like abysmally awful because they just lava dart it and you look like an idiot. Bolt shoe. Okay, on the draw is going to be a bit harder, but that was a nice showing. That was a nice showing for us. Ren 6 in this deck. I mean, Ren 6 is fine-ish as well. I mean, I have to keep this deck because of Inquisition, though it doesn't feel great. Like, I think we have to keep, like, any hand with this card in it. Feels bad, especially on the draw, but gotta make it happen. We're down to 5. Okay, we've got a chance. Well, the thing is, like, you don't really need to have cards in your sideboard for control. Like, if you're green, you just play Veil Summer, because it, like, goes against Death Shadow as well as control. And then, like, if you're, like, white, like, what's your sideboard card? You already have a pile, like, I don't know. Yep, that's the card that hurts us the most here. I should have, well, I don't know why I didn't bubble myself here. It's idiotic. I'm ready to do this and just be so sad. See what's in their hand. That it's a dredger. Yeah. I mean, I have to do that, I think. I think I have to discard Spell them still. It's just like the most unfortunate scenario. Which I hit Stinkweed Imp in their hand, but they're in sleep, right? And they won't hit anything. Yeah. I mean, just worst case scenario happened for us. with our discard spell. Not much to really say about it, I think. I didn't even notice that they had that. That seems like so greedy to do what they just did, but I mean, they hit triple stinkweed him, so I guess they got rewarded for it. I mean, this game's over. Like, it seems so greedy. Like, what if you just whiff on your first dredge, like, compared to just having, like, a dredge next turn to do that, as well as having, like, Bloody Gas plus Prize Amalgam out? I don't know. It seems super greedy to me, what they just did. Ooh, Final Noob. How's it going? I mean, the matchup seems really bad for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to cast a discard spell there. Maybe use board stash. Oh, yep. Dredge hand. What happens to me? Maybe I'm just supposed to never. Maybe I'm just not supposed to Inquisition there. I don't know. I haven't played enough times to know. That hand seems fine to me. They're also on Lurrus of the Dream Den. Okay. How's it going? McClunky? Yeah, I'll keep this hand. That seems fine to me. The draws, so I get my F6 value, poggers. So far away from home. Boggles. Boggles, eh? Alright. I guess I'll Thoughtseize then. We're just playing against the infinite different, just like completely uninteractive garbage decks, I guess, today. Because that's what we're going for. Just fun times all around. Good thing I Thoughtseized. Spirit Mantle was going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. I'm supposed to double Death Shadow here. Boggles always makes fun games. That's not exactly how I would describe it. Although I have played my fair share of Boggles. I used to be a Friendly League Boggles grinder when I was in college. Oh, please attack. Please attack. That'd just be great. Please attack. Please attack. Oh, no attacks. Do I just have lethal here? 7. Yeah, I do just have lethal here, actually. Wow. Huh. When I fetch shock, these be 5s, and I take 4. It'll be 18. Kind of wild. Either that or they lose their Boggle. No, not so well. And lights on their long distant roads. Lost mountains endless, so far away from home. Darkness, so far away from home. Ingress Rampage, Assassin's Trophy, Unravel the Aether. TBR seems probably fine here. Fatal Push is a joke. Dismember is fine-ish. Bolt is fine-ish. And Lava Man's a joke. Probably supposed to cut the Dismembers then here. I mean, we have Ingress Rampage, so I'll keep. Opponent mulligan to 6, so that's nice. Also, when anyone ever starts with GL like GLHF, you know they're trying to kill you like on turn 2 or 3 or something like that. We fought long ago to the dust in the darkness, so far away from home. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. I'll Ingress Rampage this. I think this is reasonable enough to Ingress Rampage. I want to take some damage here. I really don't want them to play like another Boggle there. Just be like kind of a disaster for me. Next turn we can go get Lurrus if we want to. And there's the other Boggle. That's when I said it would have been a disaster. A disaster for me. That's fine. We have Unravel the Aether and Assassin's Trophy to deal with that. Thoughtseize. Move from there. Path to Exile. Well, let's take Path to Exile. I want my Lurrus to stay alive, and we have multiple answers, of course. Spirit Dancer. I mean, they don't have Leyline in their deck. We know they don't have Leyline because of Lurrus, which is absurd. They don't have Leyline on their sideboard to bring in. They thought Lurrus would be better than a Leyline. I was on the prelim. That was a good draw, I would say. What do they have on top of their deck? Sucks that we don't. If they have land on top, I shoot this. Bolt. I don't want them to Griff's Boon, if possible. So I'm just going to bolt here, because we don't actually have to deal with this. I may just unravel this. We'll see what I draw. I'm probably just going to unravel this. I know it makes it so like we don't necessarily get to like have like a good block on it, but they bring Lurrus to the hand. That's classic. See what they've got on top. I'm gonna have Lurrus back to block. Blow out with the Unravel. We knew that they weren't drawing anything. I don't really care about what they have. We have answers to everything. I don't know. And we just have answers to everything. Like, I don't... it feels like I'd rather just try and end the game quicker than kill the Glade Cover Scout. Especially when there's a possibility they could just, like, Lurrus it back. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not supposed to care about it really, like, at all. I'll just Angrass Rampages in the next turn. They're just gonna be dead. Drawing that bubble in that one turn was actually really, really good for me. It's kind of insane. Player sacrifice creature. And that's this night sky. Alright, that was pretty easy. Burning laws on the long distance roads, who not standing endless, so far away from home. Forever we not long ago, lost in the darkness, so far away from home. Well, the deck looks pretty reasonable so far, even though we've just played against, like, 2 matches that are just, like, whatever. Still, you know, it looks like it's played out pretty reasonable, which I like. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, seems reasonable. Alright, I'll kill that. Let's see what type of deck there. Another Arbor Elf. Another thing I'll kill probably. Okay, so they're green white Heliod. I must replace you. Well, let's see if they draw land. Did Spike Theater's coming down, I guess. I see a Ballista ban? No. Drawing these lands is slightly unfortunate for me. Yeah. Punished me a little bit. Let's attack. We'll gain 4 here, but I mean we have to kill one of these. Can't just go down to 4 here, I think. Even though I kind of want to. I don't think we can. Now they can Coco. Let's see what they've got. Let's see if they find Heliod. That's beatable. That's something we can beat. The bobble, look at the top of the deck. Nothing, that's good for us. Okay, maybe able to win this one. Almost sure they're gonna go get Ballista here, I have to imagine. Didn't want to play the land, interesting. Yeah, let's take this Ballista. We're working with on top. What are we working with? Inquisition. So let's attack with one Goyf here. Attacking with both is pretty greedy, I would say. And something better than Inquisition, hopefully. Not better than Inquisition, really. I'm surprised they didn't play their Prismatic Vista. It doesn't really make that much sense to me. Don't play Heliod, please. No Heliod, that's good. Alright, that's good for me as well. That canopy. I think I'm just supposed to attack with one tarmogoyf again? Because, like, if we don't do that and we're dead to a top deck Ballista. No reason not to cast this, I think. Rewarded pretty heavily for casting it. That's fine, putting the counter there. It doesn't actually change anything for me, I believe. If they played that Prismatic Vista, this game actually would probably be a lot different. Okay, so they have nothing on top. What happens if we attack with everything? They block like here, here. They have to block there, they lose the Heliod. I lose my Lurrus, I don't gain any life. I put Hex Drinker down, plus Death Shadow down, they draw Sprawl. Okay, just making sure they have to block with everything, right? I guess they could block here. No, they have to block. So they put this here, like this here, this here. They take 5. And then I play my creature second combat. Right? I guess they could just block here, here. Let me gain 3. I play Death Shadow. No, they block. Do I get punished for a different attack? What happens if I just play both of these and then attack next turn? And this, like, unblockable. They're at 12. 9. They have 3 blockers. They would have to block here, here, here. They take 5, 8. Yeah. I just don't want to, like, be having something that I'm missing for some reason. It seems just like a bad thing to do. Especially when we know their next draw step is nothing. Oh, but they get to lifelink up this stuff. That's a problem. I guess. That's, like, I guess the problem, right? If you're doing that. So we'll see. They can lifelink up both their blockers. Bolt. Bolt. Guess I'm still listening. I guess I'll just bobble them here. It's not necessarily what they're going to draw us. Let's see. They block the biggest things, which are going to be 1, 2, 3. I have 6, 11, 14 coming through. They lifelink up both their things. They do lose the Ranger Captain. I go up to 6. Like this with a bunch of counters on it. I'm guessing that leaving a bolt. Well, I can't kill Ranger Captain. It's a 5/5. Stop. Are you thinking about me putting a Hex Drinker down instead? They give, I think Just Shadow does. That doesn't matter to me. Boltable here. It is a 5/5. This is a 5/5. It's a 5/5, guys. It's on the board. It's a 5/5. You cannot bolt this. So let me think. So they block here, here, here. They lifelink up 8. And they have to block here, here. That's the first 2 things. What if they block here? With the drinker. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to just, like, beat everything. Or if, like, an attack with all does something. Block here, here, here. They take 6, 11, 14. They gain 8. Just have to go Shadow, and a great idea. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with the Hex Drinker here. I think that's the play. And if they draw their 4th Spike Feeder, then they got me. I guess, or a Ballista. Oh, it didn't. So, I win. Okay, that was, like, just a disaster of, like, a time me trying to figure out what I was doing. Rattle the Aether seems good. Is TBR... Do I want TBR in this matchup? I don't know. feel like I don't because of skyclave apparition. Like I just want to like control the board as much as possible. I feel like this is what I want to do here. This doesn't make an enchantment. No, it's artifact, right? Yeah. Warlock champion. I guess that's potentially true. So bad, like, just having these when you're getting Skyclave Apparition just seems so bad. That's what I feel like I'm the most worried about. Maybe I want Angrass Rampage, actually. Because of Warlock champion, actually. Scourge. I guess we can also just cut Scourge and do something like this. Try something like this. Fuck it. Actually, no, I'd rather... I don't know. I don't know. Cross could be better than Scourge. I could agree with that as well. I'm not quite sure how to sideboard in this matchup, to be honest. Ranger, Captain of Eos. Okay. That makes sense. Huh. That's funny. Get the Warrior out of here. Get it out of here. And we don't need to we don't need Thoughtseize here because we have the Unravel for Heliod. Spike Feeder, sure. It's very beatable as well. I'll take the Cocoa here. The other cards are very beatable. I think I need to bolt there because I have, actually, maybe I'm supposed to take Ballista there. I don't know. Because, like, they have Ranger Cap and they can just go get another one easily. I guess this kind of deals with Ballista to an extent as well. Oh, it's just trading one for... Oh, no, okay. Another Ballista. I think I just have to pass here. With the plan to, like, bolt a Ranger Captain and then use Grim Lavamancer on the Walking Ballista. But I think I do want to take a hit here. I guess I could just do this, actually, instead. This actually seems better to me. Now that I think about it a bit more. I gotta just trade in 1-for-1, rather than having to like trade 1-for-1 with the Ballista. And I can do this. I actually like this a bit better. I mean, it essentially accomplishes the same thing, right? Now this is a 4-4. I'm not sure about that attack. Yeah. I was hoping for that not to have been in their hand, but they had it. Let's see what they have on the top of their deck. Path to Exile. I don't know much we can do about that. So there's Path, Ballista, Ranger Captain. Ranger Captain doesn't really do anything here. Don't think I want to play Grimwolvemancer into this. Coco. Yikes. But we do have Bolt, so that's something for us. Didn't use the Ballista, okay. Sure. Okay. Dream as they attack with this Ballista. I'm gonna shoot this, I think. Let's Inquisition here, see what they're working with. Path, Ranger Captain. So I guess I take Ranger Captain, play out Tarmogoyf, it gets pathed, we shoot this down afterwards. Okay. We're in it. I think we're in it. We're in it still. We have this as well, and we have this to deal with this, so I would say that we're not in that bad of a spot. Unravel there? Really? Huh. I feel like it doesn't matter because we know the top card of their deck is Conclave Mentor. And we, like, don't care about Conclave Mentor at all. And we're gonna get the turn to unravel anyways. Maybe I'm incorrect. Like, now we can push here. Jump path and take 5. Well, no, that's fine. We just have Nurturing Peat. We can sack the Nurturing Peat land to deal with everything still. We can still sack the Peat land, have the mana to unravel and push, so attacking there is free. Now I'll unravel here. Yep. So, like, I had everything covered, I think. With the information that I had, I think I made a good plays. Could be incorrect. Could have made bad. They could have just been bad comparative to what I could have done. But I think with us having full information, it was pretty unlikely for anything bad to go wrong for us. At least that I could see. Are they just pathing here? Okay, I see. Yep, I don't have anything. This is a spot where Croxa would be, like, great. So they have one card in hand. I wonder what their one card is. Not exactly the card I'm looking for. Alright. Now 2 top decks better. Except for they have a Conclave Mentor in play. I think I have more good top decks than them. I think I have to just kill this basically no matter what. So I'll just kill it right now. Okay, the Hopper, let's see what you got for me. That's pretty good, I would say. I would say that was an above average draw. Just didn't use this one. Not sure why I didn't. No one can tell me why I did that. It's idiotic. Got there in the end. Oh, it was for the lightning bolt. I was definitely leaving it up and wasn't going to be able to leave it up next turn. Well, that played out a lot better than I thought it would. You know, if you want to make your stream interesting, you should mold more. I mean, I molded some more. I'm looking at my Facebook chat. I just see like 110 messages and think something's insane's going on. I get mauled on the weekends. I mauled on the weekends. How about that? That seems fair. You know. I think this is a trap. It looks a lot better. I think I'm supposed to ditch that. Maybe wrong. What does mauled mean? It's like getting mad and balding. It's like mad balding, I think. That's like was the initial thing of mauled. And it's like pulling out your hair and getting mad type of thing, I believe. This is like a disaster. I cannot play my spells now. Okay, a little bit less of a disaster now. I'll take Scourge and skyclave. Just molding, yeah. Still set, like... It's really weird. My performance says it's like perfect, but I also get dropped frames every single minute. I don't know why. No one said anything about it. Oh, they drew Fatal Push. Seems nice for them. Seems nice for them. Unlikely for them to have the way to just Grim Lava Man my Grim Lava Man here. The fetch land is the worst case scenario for me. Them being able to play Lurrus and then also kill my Grim Lava Man. But the upside of that is I get a 4/4 Hex Drinker the next turn. So it goes both ways. Like a fetch land is obviously the worst for me because then makes it so they're like Lurrus is still good. But I think we have to play Lava Man there, hoping that it makes their turn awkward. TBR here would be nice. That plays as well. Then we just go get Lurrus now. Maybe it was correct to shock there to make it so, like, our Scourge is going to be bigger than their Death Shadow. Probably shocking there is correct. Probably messed that up. Not the worst draw. I mean, I have to imagine they have a way to kill this. They don't? Wow. Or maybe they're baiting TBR here. No, they're baiting TBR. I was right. They were baiting me. Are they gonna shoot me? It seems so loose to shoot me with the lava man. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, maybe it's not loose. Maybe they just have double bolt instead somehow. I'm not going to fetch here because it makes bolt lethal. I was probably supposed to play the Grim Lava Man from the yard rather than the Hex Drinker, but I can't imagine it mattering that much. That hand is probably... Got double bolt. What is in their hand, though? Just discard? No, can't be discard. I imagined it was another bolt. They're trying to bait me into of some sort. Croxus seems great here. Veil Summer seems great here. TBR seems awful here. Ingress Rampage, probably fine-ish. Don't really want Assassin's Trophy. Grim Lava Man seems like epitome of medium. Doesn't really kill anything. I think Dismember is good. Maybe bolts are like kind of bad. I can get behind that, cutting some mana bolts. Trying to play for like a really long game, especially on the draw. Yeah, I'll keep this in. That seems good. How'd the PTQ go? I went 6-4, sadly. Not too sure. Fatal Push. I assume I want Fatal Push. My guess is I do. My guess is I do want Fatal Push. I can see if I want to, like, draw again with this baubles. I don't think I want to bauble them. I think I'd rather just bauble myself. Losing our threats, I guess. Took Fatal Push, okay. It's TSP Jazz. Okay, yeah, that's good. I started out I went 5-1 and then I misclicked my matches, unfortunately. Like, really tilted me. Misclick to lose. Put this out, I guess. And then, like, like 2 matches later, I think, I played against this mill player that played, like, very, very slowly in certain spots. And I literally forgot what phase it was and then just, like, lost because of it. I wasn't able to play out my spell in my main phase because I thought I was in, like, the upkeep or somewhere, and I was, like, clicking through, and then I got to my beginning of combat. Fortunately. And this looks really heavily like they have Veil of Summer out. I'm not going to play until their Veil of Summer. I don't want to make their Death Shadow any bigger as well after they miss a land drop. Should have tapped on tap. I mean, no, like, it's not like they got... I think they got to, like, 5 or 4 minutes. But it was more that, like, they just took a really, really long time to do, like, everything. If they're going to spend their whole turn, like, doing this again, that's fine with me. Another Death Shadow, okay. I mean, it's possible we're supposed to attack and then just go, like, double fatal push them type of stuff. I don't think we want to do that. Also, if they're, like, dealing with this Lurrus, then I can, like, Hex Drinker if I draw a land. Yes. Now I gotta ruin them. Let's start with Thoughtseize. Veil, tarmogoyf, Scourge. Push. Push. Attack for 5. First thing you've done to enable revolt. I've killed my own creature. I mean, I don't know much more than that. Man, the Banga. I mean, I've fetched, like, without... I've technically fetched without things to, like, get as well to enable revolt. I think my opponent's going to die here unless they draw Angrass Rampage, I guess. I mean, the Lava Man did get me, kind of, in this spot. But they have no outs now, because their hand is Tarmogoyf. Veil. Opponent GG'd me, I'll GG him back. Okay, well, if it wasn't for Dredge, this league looks pretty good. This deck seems kind of nice, too. And Lurrus is, like, one heck of a card, let me tell you. Lurrus is just one heck of a card. Deck last weekend, right? In the 3 tournaments? I would have to assume so. I mean, the deck is, like, really, really solid. And the thing is, like, I think it has game against Heliod. I think we have to keep this in. Like, it has game against Heliod, while also just, like, being fairly good against the rest of the decks, I think. Well, that's unfortunate. We are against Dredge again, so VR2 loss will just be to Dredge. That would be an unfortunate scenario for us. Maybe Dredge is actually good, because you're, like, good against Jun Shadow. You can never beat Heliod in a million years, but, like, if you just hope to never play against Heliod, you know, maybe Dredge's good. We did in Heliod meta. I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, if we're willing to play decks that, like, are, like, 0-100 versus, like, certain decks, I mean, it's not the worst one to choose, probably. Titan, you're solid all matchups. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I, like, just don't look at league results. Like, league results are a joke. Yeah. I mean, Dredge is not, like, a fun deck to, like, have around, by any means, I think. Like, I think it's pretty miserable when Dredge is, like, good. This game's over. They have Oxford on us. Yeah. I mean, like, there's certain decks I know do not deserve to ever be banned in Magic. I think Dredge deserve to be banned on a power level scale. I think Dredge is definitely one of those decks. It's not, like, too powerful most of the time, and when it is, you know, you can ban stuff out of it pretty easily to make it less powerful. But it's just a miserable deck to play against. It's just miserable. Just not, like, a fun thing to do. Like, there are very, very few matches where you're like, oh yeah, I had a lot of fun playing against Dredge, you know? It's usually just like an awful, awful experience. So, like, I, personally, would be ecstatic if Dredge was just, like, never a mechanic and got banned and everything. It was just one of those mechanics that just, they went like, okay, yeah, mistake. Or, like, banned all of the cards that make Dredge reasonable every single time they come out. Like, it's just not fun, I think. I mean, then again, I've played my fair share of Dredge in modern tournaments, because, like, sometimes if a deck is really good, I'm just going to play it and just go like, okay. Just fucking, like, turn off my brain most of the time. Hater. I mean, you know, some people love it, some people hate it. It's just the way it is. You part Portuguese, that's Brazilian. I am not. I can trace half my roots to Eastern European, Slavic. No discard spell. I think I have to hard mulligan to discard. Use discard. What do we listen to? To be honest, most of the time when I am listening to music, it is completely I literally can't hear it, basically, like, at all. I think I'm going to ditch a Scourge here. I think that is a necessity for me. But the best part is when, like, everyone hates, like, the deck that you're playing against, and you try to, like, justify it in some way. It's always funny to hear the people. We gotta get rid of Shriekcorn, and then we gotta get a Thought... And then we get to Thoughtseize the Catharchy, and then we lose because we don't actually have a threat, because this doesn't do anything. We're gonna bring Lurrus back to our hand if we don't find anything here. We don't. Grave hate. I mean, it could be. The thing is, like, it really sucks to play Graveyard Hate in Modern right now. Because there are very few decks in which it's, like, actually good against. But the decks that it's good against is obviously, like, a one-hit KO. But, like, you basically don't, like, play against those decks, like, ever. Great draw for me. Lightning Bolt? Bolts, okay. How to make an evil take its course. I should have bobbled first, that was a mistake. Although it doesn't really matter all that much. I mean, there's a likelihood that this just dies, but I think playing it out is correct. Let's bobble ourselves, see if we want to draw this card. I don't think I want to draw Death Shadow here. Silver Skyclave, yep. I know. Conflag. Not what I wanted to see. That is what I wanted to dodge. Yikes. This is the worst case scenario. And we're just dead here. They conflag and they Oxygon us next turn with the Dredger. Yep, this game's just over. Nothing we can do about in that situation. That was kind of funny. We like discarded them and it just like didn't matter because we didn't actually have a clock. But I mean, lost to Dredge twice and then just stomped the other decks. Not much to say. Commander Legends, I think that's a hit. I think that's a big hit. Let me see, is that a big hit? Is that a big hit? Let's take a look. Did we hit with the Commander Legends booster? Did we hit with the Commander Legend booster? And Shadow would have made what happened better. I agree. But I think in a lot of different situations, it's worth a random card. Seeing as we're at like 15, it's kind of hard to get Shadow going as we don't have a fetch land. Shock 4. But that was a hit. I guess that was a hit on the chest because the Commander Legends booster. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.